all doing well and having a great day so far. This is going to be a great episode of CSGO News for all of you. The first half of this video will be several news stories that came out this morning, including Astralis and the new Inferno map updates. The back half of this video will all be about McSkillet deleting a very important video for the YouTube community and the CSGO community in particular, and also the Drake Moon situation where Drake Moon is taking over almost every CSGO YouTuber. So I'm going to talk about a lot of these subjects throughout the video today. Hope you guys all enjoy. The time markers are always down below, so click on the topic you guys are most interested in. As always, guys, let's get right into it. And first off today, guys, a big CSGO news coming from Astralis. They announced it just this morning. At the time that you guys watched this video a couple hours ago, they announced their benching of their player Karrigan. As many of you know, they traded for him a long time ago. Karrigan has been benched in the lineup and will be replaced by another 16-year-old star joining the scene, or at least the top tier of the scene. He comes from the former team known as Geek Unit, and many of you guys have actually heard his name before. He's known as Naughton, and he will be replacing him for a temporary time beanie. We also had this announced by Astralis' very own device that apparently it was their coach Zonic's very own decision to bench Karrigan for the time being. Now, Naughton is allowed to play for this Astralis lineup for the ESL Pro League season. Now, many of you guys know this ESL Pro League season is also almost coming to an end. We only have 9 weeks. I believe there's only a week left of this ESL Pro League season, then on to the qualifiers for the Pro League finals. So it's going to be very curious to see, guys, in the coming weeks if Astralis stick with this 5-man lineup with Naughton, or if they bring back Karrigan for whatever reason. He's off the bench as of right now. So Karrigan has been benched. We have no further announcement as to why that was, but apparently Zonic made that decision. So as of right now, Naughton will be Astralis' fifth member for the remaining ESL Pro League matches. And also announced late last night, guys, within 24 hours of you watching this video, we have pre-patch release notes released by Valve last night, actually announcing some new map changes to the map Inferno. As many of you guys know, off the competitive rotation for the time being. I do think, though, with the community feedback we're getting as of right now, this will be a foreshadowing of possibly a return of Inferno to the competitive map play rotation. As many of you know, a couple months ago, we had Nuke replace Inferno, and a lot of people received a lot of negative connotation for that because Nuke, a rendition map and a revised map itself, turned out to be not too good for competitive play. Now, many teams are not outright banning this, but in a best of 3 or a best of 5 series, when they're not going to ban this, obviously Nuke is going to be one of those randomized options, and oftentimes in these best of 3s or best of 5s, the final map comes down to Nuke and is very, very anticlimactic and very one-sided and not fun to watch from a viewer standpoint. So the community, as of right now, for these Inferno changes has been quite positive about it, and I'm really excited to see possibly a return of Inferno sometime soon to the competitive rotation. As many of you guys probably have not seen right now, I'm going to show you all pictures of the rendition or the revised Inferno. Some really cool things here, guys. Also, one of these updates has actually removed a lot of the awkward angles on Inferno, so it's going to be a lot more fair-sided and not one-sided gunfights. So CT or T-sided, hopefully going to be more evenly dispersed here on the map, as well as relieving, and they've actually removed a lot of the one-man or the self-boosting strategies where one man can somehow boost himself on top of an object. They removed a lot of those in the map, or at least most of them. Now, of course, within 24 hours of the map release, we have a lot of people saying that they've already found glitches. Those will be revised somewhat soon, but I'm very excited to see the updates for Inferno, guys, and hopefully come back to the competitive map scene sometime soon. As well as on top of this, we also have big updates come out for bunny hopping, as well as the incendiary grenades and some other small game patches as well. I'll link that down below for all of you guys to read about, but some big updates coming for the map Inferno, and hopefully coming back very soon. Just a fair warning to all of you guys watching now, the CSGO news is over. There's not many updates for all of you today. I will have tournament updates in a couple days for all of you because we have a lot of new tournaments announced, and a lot of teams are going to qualify and participate in a lot of those tournaments as well. But so much going on right now aside from all these CSGO news articles, guys, involving a lot of big YouTubers that I do want to talk about, as well as Drake Moon. And I first want to talk about a lot of things that people don't know. McSkillet came out with a video not too long ago, actually a couple days ago, kind of addressing the CSGO gambling situation as well as these rigged websites. I believe the title of the video originally was Rigged Websites, or the problem with rigged websites on CSGO, something along those lines. And if you guys have not noticed, McSkillet actually took down that video, and I do want to talk about that. So the rest of this video will be me talking about the problems with Drake Moon and also McSkillet, and I'm really curious about the situation involving McSkillet. So if you guys don't want to hear about that, please click away. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow or in a couple days with more episodes of CSGO News. But for now, guys, I do want to talk about McSkillet and why he possibly deleted his video on this topic. Now, if you guys did not get the chance to watch the video, I did not get to record any of the video. I didn't take any clips of it because I had no idea he was going to delete it. And I reached out to him and asked him why he actually deleted the video, and he did not get back to me on that. And that was a couple of days ago. Now, why I'm really curious about this is because many of you guys, if you actually watched the video, you know in this video he went on to address not particularly or specifically any YouTubers, but it was very obvious who he was talking about. He was talking about the website Drake Moon, as well as YouTubers Nick Bunyan, Anomaly, and Sparkles, who all in the recent weeks have sold out a number of times to this Drake Moon website, which is obviously very, very rigged. I'm going to let this train go by and continue this topic. It's a very serious issue. Sorry about that. Trains are very frequent here, so I do want to continue talking about this. And why I'm curious he took down this video is because he never once mentioned any of these YouTubers' names. We all assumed that because it was fairly obvious who he was pointing out to: Anomaly, Nick Bunyan, and Sparkles. Now, what I'm very curious about, he went on this video to talk about how he actually declined an offer from a gambling website, which we assumed was Drake Moon, for $75,000. Now, why I want to talk about this is the crazy amount of money that's in this CSGO gambling environment and why that is. Now, obviously, all of these websites are designed to make profit, and especially with Drake Moon, they're going to be making some insane profit to be able to actually offer these YouTubers $75,000 for one video. Now, McSkillet went on to say he declined their offer of $75,000. Initially, he ensued, or we could assume he meant that he was talking about Drake Moon, who had offered him a previous lower amount, and they raised their offer by 20 grand at a time until they reached $75,000. Now, also, just a quick thought about this: Anomaly, Nick Bunyan, and Sparkles all have well over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. McSkillet has 650,000, or just over that, 670,000 subscribers, and he was offered $75K. You have to wonder how much Nick Bunyan, Anomaly, and Sparkles were offered from this website if they have well over 1 million, and I believe it's both Sparkles and Anomaly have over double his subscribers. So probably we're looking at a $100,000 plus deal here from Drake Moon. You have to wonder how they're making that much money. Well, obviously because their website is that rigged, they're making that much profit marginally off of each and every one of you, and that's why McSkillet probably declined the offer, because this website, above all others, has been extremely rigged for not the viewer, but obviously the website itself. Now, all gambling websites are rigged, guys, but I want to talk about this because it's very curious as to why McSkillet would take down this video for whatever reason. I don't think there's any reason for McSkillet to take down a video where he mentioned no other YouTubers' names, unless one of those YouTubers reached out and said take the video down, or Drake Moon personally reached out, but he didn't mention any website or any YouTuber name. So it's very curious. I'm going to be actually very curious to see in the next coming weeks, guys, what McSkillet did and why he took that video down. It seems like it reminds me of back in the day where I actually had many videos, my original CSGO News series, where I stated, guys, I'm not going to be involved in gambling websites. I'm not going to get sponsored. I sold out for one video, as many of you know, unfortunately, and I received a lot of hate for that, understandably. So I wonder if maybe McSkillet took down this video because, oh shoot, I said that and now I'm getting bigger offers than $75K. I am very curious, and I want to assume as of right now, guys, you can expect McSkillet to take some kind of sponsorship in the future. Now, he's still bad-mouthing sponsorships. He's still talking very poorly of CSGO Ninja as well as Drake Moon, so I don't expect either of those two websites to come back and be sponsored by McSkillet, but be watchful for what comes out in the future from McSkillet. He might have been offered a lot more than $75K, and he didn't respond to me, so this is my question to all of you. What do you think is the issue here? Will McSkillet come out with a gambling sponsor? What do you all believe? And also, what do you guys think about gambling websites as of right now? Do you guys use Drake Moon? I've had a really big problem in this past few weeks, especially with Nick Bunyan, because all of his videos involving Drake Moon have lied in the titles. They've all said profit, while if you watch the videos, he's lost a bunch of money. So it's very confusing, especially from a guy like Nick Bunyan, and that is my rant on CSGO gambling for now. I know I don't want to waste a video like this for CSGO News, just talking and rambling and having no structure. I'm sorry for that, but I wanted to talk to all of you about CSGO gambling again, and I do think McSkillet will come back with a big announcement sometime soon, because he did delete that video for apparently no reason at all, and I would love to see his response as to why he deleted it. So hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of CSGO News. I know it was not much of a news episode. I am sorry for that. I've been very busy this week. I hopefully will come back with more CSGO News either tomorrow or in a couple days for all of you, and have a much more interactive episode. So hope you all enjoy. As always, my name is Jake. Remember, I like you. I'll see y'all next time. Remember, I like you. Live, love, laugh a lot. This is out of order. Goodbye. I mean, Drake Moon is seriously taking over the entire CSGO community with a force. They've been around for like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks tops, and these guys have taken over Anomaly, Sparkles, Nick Bunyan, all of the million subscriber people, as well as HLTV. I went on to HLTV, and all of a sudden their background was Drake Moon. Now, it depends on the day where you actually visit HLTV, but I actually got a bonus. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to all of you. I used the referral code on Drake Moon. I haven't used my actual money on there first, but I got 54 cents from a referral from HLTV and their code for Drake Moon. They even have HLTV. I mean, who are these people? Well, we obviously know they're CSGO strong, but they've made so much money in so little time. This is it's like our money too. Oh man, this gets me going.